Hi there, Christian Brim, and welcome to Core Focus, where we give you one business breakthrough idea for your small business in less than 5 minutes. My guest today is Piyush Patel, author of Lead Your Tribe, Love Your Work. Piyush, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me on the show, Christian.
Well, thanks. I've been very excited about this interview for a couple of weeks. For those of you who don't know Piyush, he became an innovator in corporate culture as he grew his company, Digital Tutors, into a leader throughout the world of online training, educating over 1.5 million students around the globe along the way. Piyush is an avid member of the Entrepreneurs Organization of Oklahoma City, sits as an advisory board meeting of a member of Regent Bank, and continues to advise and speak at local universities and companies around the country. He has won numerous awards acknowledging his entrepreneurship as a trendsetter in our community. For now, Piyush's current business journey takes him to wine country in California, where he and Lisa, his wife, are proud owners of Conclusion Wines in Napa. Every bottle of their high-end wine makes a difference to Oklahoma nonprofits. His hope is to leave a positive, lasting mark on those who cross his path. So the subject today is culture, and the rules are simple. We have 5 minutes for the interview, and when the countdown timer reaches 0 and the buzzer goes off, the interview is cut, whether you are in full flight or mid-sentence. Piyush, do you accept the challenge?
I accept it.
Great. Your time starts now. So why is culture important for small businesses? Isn't that something for big businesses only?
I think for me, culture is the competitive advantage of any organization. Given enough time and money, I can recreate pretty much any company out there. What I can't recreate is your culture. And so when you want to squeeze productivity, well, you can do it a couple of ways. You can do it with a whip or you can do it with a carrot. I think there's a third way, and I think it's how you treat people, ultimately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I see all these motivational posters at businesses, and they have these values like trust, integrity, teamwork. Seems like they all have the same. Is that what you talk about in your book when you say values?
Well, values are really who you are as the leadership team. And if you have trust and integrity, awesome, it's trust and integrity. Most of the times, those things that you see on the wall are inspirational or aspirational values, and they're pretty much BS, right? Because you can say, hey, we're all about honesty and integrity, but if a customer calls you and says, can you get it done by Thursday? And you say, nope, but you really could. Or, yeah, we can get it done by Thursday, cut corners and get it done. Well, either way, you're not living with integrity or honesty.
There was a great story in your book about you essentially firing a customer for mistreating one of your employees that I really thought was powerful. Do you mind sharing that with us?
You bet. It was a Fortune 50 company, and you can probably figure it out once you narrow it down like that. And they would call and just harass the account agent, the young lady who was in charge of it. But we're a digital company. We don't need to speak with people, right? But this person would call and chew her out, and she took it for weeks. Until I saw her crying one day and I asked, what's going on? Are you okay? And she said, well, this guy just calls every, Thursday and chews me out, literally chews her out. And so the next time I said, why don't you patch him through to me and I'll talk to him. And I fired him. And ultimately that customer came back, but they came back under a 3-year agreement with no discounts.
So was that a difficult choice to make?
No, because she is the multiplier for my business. And if she's in the bathroom crying over one contact with one customer, then that's how the rest of my customers are being treated all day, right?
Right.
And I can't do that. I've got to take care of my employees so my employees can take care of my customers.
Well, I'll give you the response that I'm sure you hear from other business owners, but what about the money? How can I lose that money?
All money is not the same money. And some money is going to cost you more to earn than other money. That money was clearly costing me a lot. Lost productivity of an employee, morale booster, it was just garbage. And ultimately we got that customer back on our terms.
Right.
But it sent a shockwave through my organization that we were going to earn money the right way.
So is it important to have values for your customers and vendors as well as your employees?
I think one set's for everybody. This is how we're going to work, treat each other, treat our customers, treat our vendors, right? Big one for us was respect. And it's hard to define that. So we defined it as we will not tolerate the disrespect of people or property. So I don't want people yelling at each other. I don't want to yell at a customer or a vendor. And I sure as heck don't want them yelling at me.
Right, right. So if there was going to be one thing I can do right now to improve culture in my business, what would it be? What would be your suggestion?
And I know we're probably getting really close on time, so I'll make this super quick. Go to your bathrooms, check the toilet paper roll. If the toilet paper roll has not been replaced, that's a real window into your culture. You've got a culture of think for yourselfers, not a culture of team players. And last time I checked, organizations need an entire tribe to move forward.
So does that mean that if I've got an empty toilet paper, I got to start firing people?
That's the gauntlet I laid down.
Wow. And what was the response? Do they believe you?
Absolutely. I made it really clear. Look, you're going to leave your fellow coworker in their most vulnerable situation, and you knowingly did it. Like an auditory, went, like you ripped it off, right?
Right, right.
And then you even got a visual indicator. Look, brown roll, it's empty.
Right.
And you didn't take the 5 seconds it takes to change it because you had this attitude of it's not my job.
Right.
That's somebody else's problem. Well, as a tribe, we all live and work together, and we win together. And if we don't take care of each other within the office, how are we even getting close to taking care of a customer who's a total stranger?
Awesome stuff, Piyush. I really love the book. How can we find out more if people want to know more?
So the book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and if you're out flying, stop at your local airport. It's available at all the airports. But our website's really where we can connect socially and, let me learn more about what you guys are all doing. So you can find me at leadlovetribe.com.
Piyush, great talking to you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Christian. Appreciate it.